Hi guys, so in honor of Valentine's Day, we're going to make a chocolate strawberry shortcake. Now today I am collabing with Miss Bam, It's My Life. She does vlogs, she does food, she does beauty, she does mukbangs, and like I said, she does food, and you know we love some food. Her recipes look delicious. I call her the cake queen because her cakes look so good. Now she's actually making a vegan strawberry shortcake in collaboration with this video, so please go check out her channel, you guys, and subscribe, and go check out all her delicious recipes. Now you guys, for my cake, I'm gonna go ahead and add some all-purpose flour and sugar to a bowl, and then I'm gonna add in some cocoa powder, some baking soda, and some salt. And I'm going to whisk these ingredients together. I mixed two different cocoa powders, that's why they're different colors. Now after we whisk all that together, I'm going to add in some buttermilk. Now if you don't have any buttermilk, you can just add some vinegar to some regular whole milk and it turns it into basically buttermilk. Then I'm going to add in a couple of eggs and some oil. And then I'm going to mix this batter together until it's fully combined. It's going to be nice and thick. Now here I have some hot coffee. Now you don't have to use hot coffee in this recipe. You can use hot water, but the coffee, if you use some black, strong hot coffee, you guys, it just makes that chocolate so decadent and deep. It doesn't taste like coffee. It just accents that chocolate. Now I'm adding in some vanilla to this hot coffee and I'm going to mix it together, and then I'm going to go ahead and add that into my batter, and I'm going to carefully whisk all this together. Don't you just want to jump in it and just swim with your mouth open? I absolutely love chocolate, you guys. Here I have my cake pans. I've put a little piece of parchment paper at the bottom, and I'm going to spray the sides with some non-stick cooking spray. And I'm going to evenly put my batter in both pans. Next, I'm going to go ahead and stick it in the oven at 300 degrees. It depends on your oven, so at 30 minutes start checking it. You want to make sure it comes out toothpick clean. Now you're going to go ahead and let your cakes cool for a few minutes, and then you're going to take a sharp knife and you're going to run it along the sides of the cake pan. Stay nice and close to the cake pan so you don't destroy your cakes, and then we're going to let them completely cool. Now for the whipped topping, I'm going to add some powdered sugar, some chilled heavy whipping cream, and some vanilla to my cake mixer. Now I'm going to start whipping this. Now once it hits a soft peak, like this, like it doesn't really hold its shape, but kinda soft peak, we're going to start to stream in something that's going to stabilize this whipped cream. Now if you've ever made homemade whipped cream, you know that it melts fast, it runs, it doesn't hold its shape. If you stabilize it with a little bit of gelatin, it stays fluffy and firm. So to do that, I'm going to take a little bit of water and gelatin, and I'm going to mix it together, and I'm going to go ahead and stick it in the microwave for about 10 seconds. And as you can see, it's nice and liquidy. Now I'm going to temper it just a little bit by adding a couple of tablespoons of that heavy whipping cream. I'm just going to mix that in. I'm going to go ahead and stream that in my whipped cream. And you're going to start to see it get nice and thick and fluffy. As you can see, it's so thick and so creamy, you guys. Here I have a big bowl of beautiful strawberries. I sliced some, I diced some, I left some whole. It just depends on how you want to decorate your cake. Now I am going to cut the dome part of my cakes off just so they can, you know, sit nice and even. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you want to make sure you can, you know, stack them nice and even. So here I'm just putting on a little thin layer of the whipped cream just so it can hold my strawberries in place. I'm going to go ahead and put a layer of strawberries. Next, I'm going to go ahead and add a nice thick layer of whipped cream. You don't want to push it too far to the edge because once you put your next layer of cake on, you can kind of push it down a little. And now I'm just going to continue just to decorate my cake, you guys. And then to the top, I'm going to add a nice thick layer of whipped cream. Just throw on some strawberries. But yeah, guys, this is definitely something you can make for your boo on Valentine's Day. It doesn't take too much work. It seems like a lot, but it's really not. And the cake, girl, the chocolate cake is probably the best chocolate cake I've ever made. The recipe, it is so moist, it's so chocolatey. Even if you don't make the whipped cream and all that, make the chocolate cake. You're gonna love that chocolate cake. It's gonna be my go-to chocolate cake recipe from now on. Your boo's gonna love it. Or maybe yourself, you can make it for yourself. Yum.